Good evening. 2 people are dead tonight after what law enforcement authorities are calling an apparent murder-suicide. KPLC's Gerron is live near the scene with details.
Cynthia, officials responded here to the corner of Elliott Road and Dolphin Drive just before noon today when the home behind me was completely engulfed in flames. At the time, officials couldn't expect for the chain of events that would follow. What at first appeared to be a house fire in this home in South Lake Charles, investigators quickly learned was something more.
What we believe happened here is a domestic dispute that turned into a homicide-suicide.
Sheriff Tony Mancuso says they believe 65-year-old Charles Russell killed his wife, 69-year-old Sandra Russell, before killing himself.
We got a female victim inside the residence who is deceased. And now we have the male suspect that we believe has a self-inflicted gunshot that was transported to the hospital, who is deceased.
The details of what happened inside the home are still being investigated, but early witness accounts details how officials were called to the scene.
Witnesses say that a man came out who was covered in blood. Passerby said, "You need help?" He said, "Yeah, call the fire department." They called the fire department, and then they heard a gunshot and him collapse.
Russell died from his injuries at a local hospital. Investigators will now work to determine the exact cause of Sharon Russell's death.
We're trying to find out if her injuries were, if she was shot, if she was stabbed, if she was burnt. The fire was the issue, and we may not know that until we do a thorough investigation.
While battling the blaze, fire crews learned something else.
The search crew found a hand grenade in the kitchen, and they came out, and we told the sheriff's department about it. And of course, whenever you have an incident like that, you have to call the state police hotline.
State Police Bomb Squad investigators arrived on the scene to dismantle that device, making what at first seemed to be a routine structure fire a complete multi-agency effort for answers.
Even after they're done, we still have to remove the body, we still have to clean up the scene, and we still have to find someone to turn the property back over to. So.
And back here live, you can see officials are still working the scene. They're picking through the charred debris, trying to find any evidence that can help them potentially piece together a narrative of what happened inside this home today. Now, this was a multi-agency effort. Lake Charles Fire Department Chief Keith Murray telling me that half of the Lake Charles Fire Department's fleet responded to this incident today, and that was on top of the Calcasieu Parish Sheriff's Office resources, OEP resources, and of course state police. As this investigation continues, we of course will also keep you updated. At your service live in Lake Charles, Gerron, KPLC 7 News.